Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well today. It's Friday. Maybe you're one of those that says Friday. I tell you all the time that Friday's just another day to me. Special today because Michael and I are going out. We're going to have a date tonight. There's a taco place in town that has really good street tacos. And so we're going there tonight, going to grab us some tacos. Their queso's good. So we have a date night tonight. What are your plans with it being Friday? Are you dating your spouse? That's something to think about. Are you dating your spouse? But to today's topic, I want to talk to you today just real quick. I don't plan for this to be long, but I want to talk to you today about how to set yourself up to accomplish the goals you've set in quarter two. Now, before we get to that, I do want to say this. I have been adamant that there's nothing magical about the first of the month, the first of the quarter, the first of the year. So you may ask yourself, if you've heard me say this, why am I so adamant right now about quarter two? You have to have landmarks. You have to have a place where you stop and you check your progress. And so since most people set goals for the first of the year, that's why I'm looking at quarter two. We need a landmark, a place to stop to see where we've been and how we've done. And that's all this is. It's just a check. It's a system to check and to get you back going. If you didn't start your goals till February 1st, if you want to do it by quarters, then take a look at your goals next month. Not next month, but the next, May 1st. The other thing you can do too is I would check them weekly and I would check them monthly. So make sure you're doing all of those things. So how are you going to do this? What are you going to do now? Okay, so you're checking your goals. What are you going to do now that is going to help you be ready when the first comes around and you're ready to start your goals? This can be any time. I told you we needed art early. That's why we started this past Monday, a week and a half before the new quarter began. You can't start working towards something. It's just like running a race. When you run a race, you're going to prepare ahead of time. You're not just going to show up on the day of the race and start running. It's the same thing with goal setting. So what we want to do is set up our goals, know what we need to do, and now we need to start implementing little habits that are going to help us a week from today. Some of the habits you could implement would be, depending on what your goals are, but let's say you have a goal to put more personal development, to incorporate personal development into your life more. And maybe you need to get up a little earlier for that. So start setting your alarm 5 minutes earlier a day, 30 minutes earlier, whatever you need, whatever will work for you. Start incrementally setting your alarm earlier. Maybe you want to work out. Again, start setting your alarm incrementally earlier. Start laying your clothes out that you need to work out. If it's personal development, have the books ready. I already have the 6 books I want to read next month on my shelf, turned sideways, so I know those are the 6 books. I'm actually going to read 7. I think one of them I'm going to do audibly through Audible. I already have that one ready and may start listening to it later today. But have the things in place you need. If you're going to start eating better on April the 1st, have your meals planned out. Have your shopping done before April the 1st. Don't let the 1st get here. And then all of a sudden you're like, what do? I don't have healthy food. Oh, well, I'll put it off. Let's don't do that. Start preparing now. You've got a weekend coming up. I want you to take some time over the weekend and write down the things, the habits that you need to incorporate into your life to make sure you reach your goals, and start working on those habits now. Start daily working to get up a little earlier, to eat a little better. If you want to change your diet, your nutrition, I hate the word diet, but because it has such, bad a bad rap about it because of what we think when we think of that. But if you want to start eating better and improve your nutrition, this over the weekend, remove one thing from your nutrition that you know is bad, from one thing you eat every day that you know is bad for you, or you drink every day, or whatever it is. Remove that, but start with small little habits. If maybe your habit is your goal is a financial goal, either start spending less over this next week, be conscious of what you're spending, and put that money away to go into a savings. That's one thing you could do. If you're wanting to exercise, start moving a little bit more over the weekend. Take a walk in the yard, take a walk down the road, or go to a park and walk. But do little things right now, today. Start today, and do the little things that are going to help you be ready for next week. Be ready for the first, ready to tackle Q2 and get well on your way to your goals. Another thing I would love, love, love to see you do is add personal development into your daily routine. I talked a little bit about this yesterday. You can do it. There's so many ways. Again, there's Audible. You can listen if you're going to exercise. You can listen while you exercise. There's podcasts. There's so many things that you can do. Find someone that you enjoy listening to if you intend to listen. Find someone you enjoy reading if you want to read. I'll tell you some of my favorites. You've heard me mention before, Andy Andrews. Anything by Andy Andrews, I love. Mel Robbins has become a favorite of mine. I really enjoy her writing. John Maxwell is great. If you're looking for someone, and the Andy and John are both Christians, and they're very forward with that. John Acuff is another Christian, really great writer. And Mark Batterson. Now, his books, I mean, they're personal development, but they're more on the spiritual side. Like John Acuff is a Christian, but he writes more on the business side, but with a Christian viewpoint. And Andy's just everywhere. I don't care what you're looking for, you'll get something out of Andy's books. But find somebody that you can relate to in personal development that you know you can grow from, and start that now. Personal development is this one single thing other than your spiritual life, your faith, your walk with God, that will push you towards your goals. I'm hopping off of here. I love you. More importantly, God loves you. You have a blessed day, and I will see you Monday.